I went down the company. All righty. Are we here? Are we live? Is this Memorex? Am I going to age myself? Is this Memorex? Hi.
Is this real or is this Memorex?
Remember that? Hi. Who are we? This is the Wine I'm in Heat Spotlight on some guy's channel named JLJ Media. And we are here today to talk about the young or the old and the restless. I don't know.
It's restless.
It's restless. We're all restless. I'm James Lott Jr. It's going to be a crazy show already. I'm James Lott Jr. and I am here with the beautiful, talented, and for 5 years, my girl, Tami.
My girl. Yes, I've been your girl only.
That's not true. She has Ernie. But otherwise, I want good girls. You are my girl.
Mentalization, the art of.
But see, we like Ernie, so I don't want to take it away. But no, Tami's here with me, of course. Amanda Russ is frolicking somewhere in the South. So we'll sit back next time. So I'll be here with us next time. We send our love to her. And I'm trying to make sure I get the right thumbnail. There we go. Right.
Kenneth, hi.
Come on in, kids.
He was so excited when you announced that we were doing this show today. He's like, oh my God.
Well, I got to say something. You guys have been the Lotties, the fans, you guys have been so wonderful and wondrous. And I know I can speak for the three of us especially, and well, Tami can speak for herself, of course, but I know I can say we appreciate that you guys come back to us when we do take breaks and we have to come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices out there you guys have, but you guys always come back to us. And this show is one of my top 10 shows out of my 50 shows every week, all the time anyway. So I want to make sure I think that listeners, people who are listening, podcast listeners, we used to always do it back then, podcast listener, you guys listen to the show all the time too, and we really, really appreciate it. And after the actor strike is kind of over, we'll get back to the whole interviews. Somebody's asking about interviews. There's been a whole complicated process. The writers are back, but the actors are at a stalemate at the moment.
Right.
We can't do nothing without actors.
It takes a village. It's not just the actors, it's not just the directors, it's not just the writers. It starts with the writers.
Yes.
Just gonna say that.
Yes.
Ain't got nothing without a story. So
what's the phrase? If it ain't on the stage, ain't on a page, it ain't on the stage.
Yeah. But anywho.
But you guys, thank you so much.
Full transparency, you guys, right now, I'm having a little bit of an issue because I have shag carpet.
Okay.
And the little shaggy filament things are floating up in the air for some reason right now. I'm like, what is happening? What, like, eyelashes, hair, what's going on? And then I see the little shag filament.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to shellac it. I mean, how do you tame a shag carpet, you guys?
Anybody in the chat room, if you know carpeting, hey, because Tami, you don't know, right? You never know. Our fans, they never know. They know some carpeting. And I'm not able to. Okay, why am I having issues? I'm not able to. I got a weird thing on here. Okay, I'm not able to type in the chat. That's really interesting. Let's see what's going on here. My computer's acting up today, and I'm just like, go ahead, computer, do what you want. We're not going to stop us. I'm not able to type in the chat. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
I am so
very good testing. So she's good.
If you want to chat to me privately and say this in the chat, then I can.
So they also want to thank everybody who came to yesterday's first ever private Zoom for General Hospital. And we had a special.
This is spring semester.
I'm back. We had a special. That's so crazy. We had a special guest, Angela Ryan Duncan from Soap Opera News. And she dropped some tea for a lot of people in the chat about the business, just how the business runs. Because she like me, she knows a lot. And so we're going to do one for Y&R soon in the next couple of months, where it's just Y&R related only. And we'll have somebody come back on again. And then I can type in the chat again. Yay, okay.
Hey.
Like cheese and crackers. Why? Oh, and so I got to say, I'm sorry, before we get to Y&R. Actually, rest in peace to my girl. They're going to laugh at you. Piper Laurie died yesterday.
Oh,
I was a huge fan of Carrie and Twin Peaks and many other things she was in. She was a great actress.
Oh my. Yeah, she was Such a beauty.
Yeah, she was. I loved me some Carrie. That movie just got it. I read the book first, and that movie, John Travolta's in it.
Yep.
Anyway, so we're back here talking about Wine Arm. We're gonna do something very different, Tami, today.
We are. Wait a minute.
You look different.
This is the first I'm hearing of this, you guys. So
we're doing something different. I know my boobs are going down. Okay. So I'm gonna ask today in the chat, because you're talking already. We're gonna ask you what storylines we talk about first.
I like that. I love it.
It's like, right. Let's try it today. So
Yeah.
You guys are talking, but like, you guys kind of tell me. Hello, everybody. See you guys in here. I love you guys. Hit that like button, okay, folks. Yeah, I want to know which storylines should we start out with. And we'll kind of go out throughout the chat, guys. I will just tell us the storylines you want us to hear from, and we will start from there. While you're doing that, I'm going to tell you Bold and Beautiful's afterwards. And when we finish with this, we might take 10 minutes and then do that. I'll change shirts. And then, of course, GH Report or GH Spring Spotlight. Me and Frank Moran are going to celebrate 8 years together and talk about General Hospital. There's a lot to talk about. From Sabrina having sex, finally, to Sona getting married. All kind of stuff going on. So we have that as the rest of today. And also, don't forget my chocolate twin, Tony Moore, who always supports our show and mentions our show. Dishin Days is at 3 o'clock today on their channel, Dishin Days. And also, he will be the host for Day of Days next weekend. I'm very proud of him. I know you're very proud of him too. And could pick a better person. Tony is just the best. He's the best person.
He's the best. Yeah.
The best. So I'm so glad. We would, and Tami and I would not be here together. Actually, it wasn't for Tony. So we met up. Okay, it seems like Mamie is the first one.
That's all I'm seeing.
And I'll tell you. Okay. I'm so glad they brought it back. Right.
But so to that point, there's obviously history between Mamie and Jill.
Oh yes.
Right now, but I'm not super clear about it all.
Okay.
So, did Mamie and John Abbott ever have an affair? Were they
an affair? But they were leading that direction. It wasn't an affair.
They were. Okay.
She was moving. I mean, oh my God. You guys out there, I don't know for you, but people out there were posting the craziest clips from back in the day. And Jess Walton herself said, I knew it'd be fun working with her again, but it's even better. So you can just tell. Yeah, so of course she used Drusilla's and all that stuff, and she worked for the Abbotts for years. She kind of basically raised kids.
Right.
So after a while, they started flirting with putting them together. After he went through Jill, went through everybody, and they became very close. And everybody was like, "Are you trying to climb in society?" And Jill was so mean to her. Oh my gosh, you're so mean. But yes, they like I can say yes, they kissed. Jill caught them. And it was a whole.
Ooh.
It was very delicious. So there's some great back stuff. You go on YouTube, wherever on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole because the chemistry is so good right now. I can only imagine if I go back in the past how it's gonna be. You know how much fun that is.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah. Okay.
So it's delicious. You'll love it. But what's funny is, but they're both mature ladies, and it's like the way they go back and forth is very reminiscent of like ladies of the 40s and 50s and 60s. Like, I think there's this famous thing that's going around right now with Kim Novak and I forgot the other chick's name, and Elizabeth Taylor. And just their exchange is so tempered, but so bitchy.
Right.
It's like
undercurrent is surging.
And this one line she says to Elizabeth Taylor says to Kim Novak. She says, "There's two things I don't like about you: your face." I laugh so hard. I just cackle. Just two things like your face. So I think it's hilarious. But that's
my queen.
I know. I love it. I love it. I love her violet eye.
Love her.
I know. I love it. But you're right. She basically raced Jack and Ashley and Tracy when Dean wasn't there, and so for her coming back, she's a big swath of notes. But how do you feel about Tami, about her trying to bring back the cousins together?
I understand where she's coming from. And she just doesn't understand how deep the divide is, but she doesn't care because she says at the end of the day, what would John want? And he would want his family together. The same mindset that Victor has, and at any cost, the family has to be together. I mean, there's similar through lines going on here with the families, the big families.
However, comma. Yeah.
I don't trust Nate. I like I'm on Lily's side when it comes to this right now.
Okay.
I really am. I don't want him back in the fold. I don't think he's learned any lessons. I don't think he's sorry for what he did. I think he's happy as a clam being in the Newman energy because that's more of who he is, really. So yeah, it's like, Mamie, you don't get it.
So you don't think, and this is just a question, you don't think family-wise, if he doesn't come, because apparently she's involved in this Chancellor Winter, so now she's got a stake in it. I guess her and Tucker might be.
Well, is it Tucker? Is it Tucker? We don't know that, right?
I don't know that yet. I'm saying they looked at each other. Also, remember, they looked at each other.
Right. But that wouldn't make sense because Tucker's goal is the downfall of the Abbott family in Jabot. And Mamie would never go for that. Right?
Angela says Nate is just acting like his father. People act like they forget Big Nate, who he was and what he did. Go on, Angela, she's reaching back. I'm all for Mamie running the Chancellor Winters company. But it could be where he thinks he's manipulating Mamie and she's like, no MFer. And maybe she turns tables on him. He doesn't expect it. I don't know. Because I feel like they're connected somehow.
Who was it? Who was it? Was it Devon?
Yeah.
Called Tucker out on that.
He did.
Like, so what's going on with you and Mamie?
Yeah, I like the way he does.
What?
I like the way he does that stuff. When he came with the present, I'm sorry, skipping around for a second, for the wedding. He was like, I'm just trying to give you a piece of, like, you just stand there like, I'm like, these people are not going to buy it. I mean, Jack and Billy were just like, what the F? Like, you really are standing here. I couldn't stop laughing. I just thought he has the balls, the giant
of course
balls.
If he's going to land in a helicopter on the front lawn of some friggin' event, then yeah, he's going to walk into anyone's house and go, here's my bonsai.
And I know, and I have to give Jack credit. They didn't draw it out. They didn't make anybody look dumb. He realized there was a bug in the bonsai tree.
Well, he didn't realize anything. Phyllis is the one that gave him the intel.
Oh, I know, but
and thinks, now all is forgiven. And anyway, let's go back to Mamie. So, I mean, really, chat. Who is she in cahoots with, other than Tucker?
They think Olivia, which of course would be fun. That's Drusilla said. That's not Olivia Winters. That's Nate's mother. That would be fun if they did that. I haven't heard anything about Tanya Lee Williams, if she's come back or not. I've heard nothing. I don't know. I hope Ashley and Tucker are setting up Jack and Diane. Oh, I'm going to steal Jabot from them. I love that Mamie's not the housekeeper. Well, that was years ago. So yeah, of course not. We'll get to Summer and Chance later. Okay. Yes. So far I started saying something. Well, Angela puts Devon with these big eyes. Devon bugs me because I want to be on his side, but he's a hypocrite himself. He's a hypocrite. And so whenever he and Nate get into, I'm like, but you cheat on your women twice. Like, he's a big old cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yeah, but Devon's never betrayed his family.
They betrayed his
the men's are the men's, and they're cheat and whatever. But the line apparently that really matters, fidelity doesn't matter. You don't betray your family. That's apparently what really matters.
Yeah, right. No, I'm telling the truth because I'm like, you're right. Because apparently, they're sleeping with people, and then people walk indoors. And okay.
I don't have issue with Nate cheating around. That's whatever.
But Devon's cheating around too.
It's just the trust. It's like, to Lily's point, if he did that to his own family, really, you think he's not going to do that to the Newman clan? Like, come on.
Girl, Devon acts like he's like a severely hurt, damaged, and jaded version of Tucker. Wow, that's deep. And I don't know if I remember with that, but I just know that I want to agree with him. I want to, but he just gets my bugs me. He just seems too
Bugs.
self-righteous.
No,
He's too
once
self-righteous.
somebody bugs, it's hard to unbug them.
Unbug. Unbug.
It's hard to unbug
No,
them.
because it's like because him and Abby are boring, first of all.
Oh my God. And I hate it because I love the both of them.
Thank you. Right. I
But
love both.
I'm fast forwarding through any of their dialogue. And I'm thinking, well, if there's anything pertinent being said, then James and Amanda will
tell you.
bring it up.
I'll tell you something. When at the wedding, Mamie was giving Devon lots of side eye.
Yeah.
She's like, and I want my family. She's like, I want family together. She's like, and Devon's like, I mean, like, she was totally giving, Devon. Oh, yes, Angela, thank you. Devon did betray Neil with Hillary when Neil was blind. That's right.
Devon betrayed Neil with Hillary.
I remember that. He confronted them on the plane when he got his sight back. He was like, "You're cheating with my son," and that was a big.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was with family, Tam. So Tami, they want to know how you feel about that?
Oh, chalk it up to youth.
That's fine.
I'm the queen of rationalization. Let me go through my Rolodex. Oh, here's a good rationalization.
Oh, that's hilarious. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So they got over it at the end. I know.
Wait. Somebody crying? Like, seriously, let me just make sure it's not crying. Like, what? Somebody's like,
crying.
Maybe it's a puppy, James.
There's a puppy. Folks, this is live television. Is it one of the babies? I see the other baby back there. Hey, baby. This is life, folks. This is real life. I see the baby back there on the couch. That's so funny.
Oh, that's Lilo. Here's Finley.
Guys, get a little dog alert.
He was crying outside the door.
Oh my God. Hi, baby. Oh
Sorry for the indecent exposure, but
oh my God, that's so funny. I was like, is Ernie crying? What's going on?
He went to Starbucks and hasn't come home yet. What's going on here, people?
Do you live there, Tami? What's going on over there? Everybody's laughing.
Am I in the right house? Okay. So let me just keep this a little open.
Oh my God. Yes, the chat's laughing. Yes, Tami, I don't go to her house. I don't go over there. So, oh my God, that's so
oh my living word. Live TV, folks. Oh, my stomach. That's hysterical. All right.
That is hysterical.
Finn's crying and Devon betrayed Neil. Okay, that's where we left off.
Oh my God. Where's Ernie? No. Before Bold and Beautiful. I'll be back. Oh my God. It's a beautiful day in LA, so you could be out there really enjoying
it. It is.
Oh my God.
Oh my living word.
Sorry, as you were saying. Nate and Victoria won't last. Okay, we'll get there in a second. Okay, we'll get there.
All right, let's go back to Mamie because I'm loving this. And I'm hoping someone said in the chat this is going to bring Jill back. Now, is she coming back?
So what I've heard, for little pieces of tea that I've heard is that they're trying to work around it so that she can come down. She used to drive down all the time. And it's a lot for Oregon. It's a lot of hours.
Yeah,
it can be done. It's like she's done, but she goes. They're trying to find a way to do where they can do a lot of her scenes. Let's film a bunch of them at once.
Okay.
And then stock them and stockpile them so that she don't have to come down as much because the FaceTimes, all that, they're doing it from her ranch actually. That they're fine, but we need to see her in person.
For sure.
You only do it for so long. So I think they're trying to find a way to work on that. So they're trying to work on that somehow. So
perfect, because she's magic, obviously.
She says she's loving it too. She's loving that.
Good.
I just posted that. She's like, I'm loving this. I mean, and it's just so wonderful. And for me, I just like seeing it's a piece of history. And everybody, I know what we'd all wish for, but it's not going to happen. A lot of things would have to line up in a row, and forgiveness and a lot of them before that person would return. So everybody was hoping the phone call would be Drusilla or somebody, but Victoria Rowell and Sony. It would say that, and I agree. The ratings would fly through the roof.
Are you kidding?
The ratings
Yeah,
would fly.
there'd be a seismic movement. If
Oh
that
yes,
happened.
yes.
Yeah.
Would be wonderful, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. But we can hope it's. But yeah, I hope it's somebody good. I hope, and again, as most storylines, I hope there's a payoff because I'm going to splinter off from Mamie to all this boardroom drama. It's getting to be a little too much for me now because I can't keep up with who's what's and who's and when's and what's it's. It's like we got Billy and Kyle and Audra and Nate and Victoria and Nick and Victor and Jack and Diane, and
It's all one big stew.
it is. I mean, they do boardroom drama very well, but I'm thinking it's getting a little too much for me. I'm tired of the musical CEOs and COOs. Like, just can we settle? Because now Kyle wants to come back to the Abbotts, because he's out of new. It's a little too musical chairs for me. I don't know how you feel, but for me, it's a little too much.
I'm fine with it.
Just fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it because I have very specific storylines that I'm engaged with. So the rest of it, when it gets kind of convoluted, I'm just like, so.
Yes. Okay, folks. Tell us the next storyline. You guys talk about all kinds of stories. Tell us the next storyline you want to talk about. I like this. You guys tell us. You guys talk about all kinds of stuff. Abby and Devon together paint drying. You know, it's a little. It happens when you have two nice people sometimes. It's like Michael and Willow on GH. It's not exciting. It's not exciting.
Even when Michael was being a jerk and wanting to take down Sonny, it was still boring to watch.
Yes.
Which makes me sad. I hate feeling that way.
Well, he's a legacy character. You don't do that.
I know.
Victor
Joyce does this.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, okay. Victoria
trying to set up
Victor up to lose the job and get.
Well, okay, so there is that. Remember, we'll go to that direction. We'll go to the Newmans. That's we can do that next. Because they said Audra's gonna be pregnant for the holidays. I know, probably. What's crazy about them is Victor's onto them, but they think there's something wrong with him.
But is there?
I'm praying there is. I don't want a story. I don't want another storyline like this. I'm tired of these old folks getting illness. I'm hoping it's not it.
The only thing that made me start to doubt it was his conversation with Nikki.
Yeah, I know.
And when Nikki said, "You're sounding paranoid."
Yes.
That's when I thought, okay, this isn't good. And then he rebounds by saying, "Trust me, trust me, trust me." I've always followed my gut and it's always steered me in the right direction. She's like, I concede that, yes. But when she said you're sounding paranoid, I thought, oh no, this isn't good. When he did the Nicholas, when he called Adam Nicholas,
yes,
and then didn't acknowledge it, I thought, that's a little too obvious.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
I think that was just a ploy and a really mean thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, they said Victor is faking it. Oh, George, I'm glad. Oh, good. I know you went to the hospital. I'm glad you are okay. Yes, let's send me an email later. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. I got Bill's Victoria slam Victor's picture. That's very reminiscent of when Victor slams Jack's picture back in the day when he was like, "I'll crush you."
So when I saw that moment and the music, do you remember the music crescendoing, like building up to that? That's when I thought, okay, Victor's doing this intentionally to see how his kids are going to react.
Yes.
And whoever reacts the best will be rewarded.
I think Tammy's right, kids. I mean, seriously, I think that's what I'm saying. That's what's so funny. It's like, I'm hoping that's all the case.
I'm hoping too.
Because some of these shows get lazy and because Eric Forster is sick and Gregory Harrison's character is sick. I'm like, all these characters are sick on these other shows. I'm like, I don't want all old folks get sick.
Yeah.
Why is that the only story?
Even Gregory on General Hospital, it just breaks my heart.
No, I know.
Like, I don't want this to continue. I don't want find another doctor and just manage it for another 5 years.
Yes,
anyway.
So I'm thinking, I'm hoping what Tami is saying, what I'm thinking, I'm hoping that's the case. That he's toying with them. That's what Victor does. That's in his wheelhouse.
It completely. And that's what Nick keeps saying. It's like, Vic, come on, like, stop. Why are we having this conversation still? But then in the previews for next week, Nick he's slipping really fast. And then I'm thinking, did Victor bring him in on what he's doing? But Nick wouldn't play along with that. He wouldn't, or would he?
Unless he's like, I'm tired of Victoria too.
Yeah. And clearly he's over Adam.
Yes, well, that's
So
how we'll
maybe he would play with Dad to see how this game goes.
I know, which would make good story if he did.
It was such good story.
Make great story. That really, really would. I know Victoria's ready to have him committed. As of 2 weeks ago, she's laughing. I know.
Sure.
I think that's why I say Victoria's jumping on the gun too fast because she's bitter and angry, and we know her agenda. I mean, to me, at least where Victoria's coming from. She wants to stay as CEO of the company and run it. She's pissed at her dad for being promoted, and that's to me. Okay, got it. So that's good. I get that. So whatever she does, it's out of that.
It's so funny because there was a scene between Nick and Vic, and she's whining.
Yes, usual.
Do this, and Nick is saying he's done this before. To your point, this is his MO.
Yeah.
And then Nick said to her, "You either accept it," and then Ernie said, "or you leave." And then Nick said, "or you move on," right? And she's never gonna leave, so she's gonna scratch and claw her way through this.
Because in a way, why would she just walk away after all this?
No, she would never walk away.
No,
just like Victor would never walk away from the company. No. Victoria will never walk away from the company.
No. Where's she gonna go? You're not going nowhere.
No.
I had a comment, so you made me laugh. Yes, make sure you watch General Hospital. Talk about Gregory and all that on that show. Yes. I see a chat talking about it. But yes, he hates at home. He's tired of Victoria. He hates Adam because he likes Adam's regurgitated cookies. I don't know what that means. Okay. Just saying hi. Yeah, hit that like button, please. We got 34 people watching. I got 9 likes. That's it. Come on.
What?
It's a
all right, let me get out of the chat and like this.
Yeah,
I
liked it too.
I added a like.
There's 10. I see Tami's like, well, I got people. Thanks for watching. Like you, even if you hate us, like us. Okay. His women. Oh, it's women. Okay. Well, we'll get to that. Well, we'll get to that in a second too.
But can I just say how much I loved the moment when Victor took down Victoria's portrait and put up his 1988 portrait.
Yeah, he did. I was like, oh, okay, young. Even my mother was like, wait, that's from a long time ago. Yes, it is.
Oh, that was so good. And when she comes into the office and sees it, I was like,
looked at it. Oh my God, I was laughing out loud. She looked at it. She was like, what the?
Oh, I thought she was going to find a letter opener and just start slashing the portrait.
And I loved it. I laughed. Actually, I laughed. I thought it was hilarious. Because the portrait thing is a lot of shows, Dallas had a portrait. They have a portrait. Like the portraits are very popular in like the business world. That's your big thing.
Bold and beautiful.
Bold and beautiful as a portrait. Oh, right, that's right. And they had the picture too at home at Steffi's house. They had the picture. Yeah. So it's all about the picture. So when you take it down, it's a big deal. So that's a big deal. So I love that. But I guess we can go on to Adam, Nick, Sally. Major development.
So has Adam changed? Is Adam on a sincere road of redemption, or does he have some kind of end goal as well?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure. Because I can tell what the writers are going to do. I can't tell. Because I feel like they can go either way, right?
Yeah.
They can have Adam stay the way he always is, faking it, trying, and whatever. Or he really could be trying to really change. Because when the stuff first went down, it seemed like he was really trying to change. He was like, I'm just tired of this stuff. I got to get out of the circle. I got to do this. But the writers, I never could tell what they're going to do. I mean, just like when it comes to him, it's like they always go back to the default button. And we're all like, come on, hasn't he grown some? Like, hello. Like, naturally, would he grow? So I can't tell. But I love that. I'm sorry, folks. I was not a Sally and Nick fan. Sorry. Wasn't at all. I'm glad that ship is starting to sail.
I was shocked when Nick was when Nick gets it. Here's what my gut's telling me. You're in denial. You still have feelings for Adam. And until you can at least admit that, we can't be together, and leaves. And then he starts drinking, and poor little thing. He loves Sally so much. I feel so bad for him. But man, she is in deep, deep, deep denial. You're confused about something.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I got an email. Yes. No, I was listening to you. I was going, I'm like, yeah, for me, I like Sally and Adam. To me, they're just
totally. I love Sally and Adam.
I never thought Nick and Sally made sense.
And the conversation with Chloe was hysterical because Chloe will forever hate Adam.
Yeah, which makes sense.
And she's just trying to convince Sally, Nick's the guy. He loves you. Just go back and say you're sorry and move on. And
yeah, I just think I would love for them to separate this whole thing and Nick over here, because we can't really talk. We have to talk about also in tandem what they're doing with Chance, Summer, and Sharon.
Right. That sort of triangle.
Sort of.
I'm really sick of all of Summer's side eye moments. Like she's in the park and she sees them together, or she's at the society and sees Sharon and Chance together and has that moment of I'm done with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for me, because it's weird because I like Sharon and Chance. I love Chance, period, number one.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that already. So I like them together. But I remember I thought Summer and Chance had chemistry also.
Yeah, I want Nick and Sharon back together again.
There you go, folks.
And I really thought, who was the Sharon's stalker who came back?
Cameron.
I really thought when that storyline rolled out that would put Nick and Sharon back together, and it didn't. And I'm thinking, okay, what's it gonna freaking take?
I agree.
And is it gonna happen? Maybe it won't ever happen. But they seem like the ultimate end game. I hope.
Jerry says, love to see you again, Tami.
Oh, hi, Jerry.
No, Victor Jr. will never change. He's Victor Jr. He just plays the part until everybody softens him up. It's always up to him. Okay. I think Nick always knew Sally wasn't over Adam. He just didn't want Adam to get her back. Thank you, Samantha. When Sharon saw Summer talking to Chance, she ran her butt right over there. She did.
Oh, yeah. There's been a few moments.
Yes.
There's been a few moments where Sharon's seen them talking, and she knows. She's a psychologist. Like, she can see it. So and there's nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, when you can see that someone's interested in your person, you nip it in the bud. You just don't wait in the sidelines. You need to nip it in the bud. So you do walk in like, hey, Summer, how are you? So she's doing the right thing. But I want Summer and Chance together. I really like their vibe a lot.
I do. But they said I do see chemistry with Sharon. If they're gonna put Nick with Sharon, I do see chemistry with them too.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, to me, actually, it's one of those few choices where I'm like, I'm good with either. But I'm with you. I would love Nick and Sharon back together.
Yeah.
Only if they do it right.
And what is that going to translate?
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
what is right?
Yes. That's why I say that with tongue in cheek. I don't know what that means either, but I'm just like, if they come back, when you have couple like on just a side note, on General Hospital, Connie and Sonny will never get back together again. They're done. I think at this point they've been broken up and back together so many times.
No, they will be back together, James.
I disagree.
Yeah, they will be. It's inevitable.
Here we go. We're going to disagree on that. We're going to disagree on that one. I think at this point they'll be just friends.
Nope.
They're bringing back Jason. That's my prediction. They're going to bring up Jason and Carly.
Steve.
There's some stuff in the works, folks.
There's only one Jason, so
I know.
it can't be a recast.
I know exactly. I don't have any breaking news, but I've been hearing things, so you know. But my thing is, but a lot of couples, when they break up over and over again, the audience is tired. They get tired of it. So I think with Nick and Sharon, if they come back to, like with Victor and Nikki, they have not broken up since. They got back together. Finally, they're going to ride off into the sunset together. I have a feeling.
Right.
So I feel like with this one, it's the same. It's like if they get back together, they need to be together and be like
with Nick and Sharon, if that happens. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, but maybe not going that direction. I don't know where Nick's going to go, because if he's out of Sally's orbit, there's somebody else.
Oh my God, his little corgi head is like pushing through the door.
Oh my God.
Where's my husband?
That's a soap opera, folks.
I know.
He went out to Starbucks.
Let me find my husband. Let me text him.
Find my husband. I'll read the comments. So I'm cool with Chance and Summer getting together. That leaves room for Sharon and Adam to get back together, and you can tell by how Sharon acts when Adam comes. They want Sharon and Adam back together.
No.
But then also, Angela says, Nick and Sharon get back together. Nikki will lose her ish. And I need to be back to them, because I interviewed Lily Thomas Scott and Sharon Case together. They love when they're fighting with each other. And so that would be amazing. That would be, to put her back into the Newman fold again, that would be wonderful. It'd be wonderful.
That would be.
Ethel says, as soon as Steve Burton's contract is done at Days, it's coming back to GH. I've heard some stuff, so I don't know. I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying. I think the end game they're going to do is Carly and Sonny. I know I said Carly and Sonny. That's my Freudian slip. Either Carly and Drew or Carly and Jason. Well, my prediction actually is Carly is going to be Jason and Carly, Drew and Sam. Dante goes back to Lulu.
Wow.
I know.
I don't like Drew and Carly.
I don't either.
But I know I want Sonny and Carly.
Yeah. There'll be riots. So if Sonny can't get together, there'll be riots and massive letter writing. Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so I actually have an apology to make on camera, because she said, Ethel, you're in the chat room. I don't know why it keeps happening. I did not have you down for the soap Zoom yesterday. I am so sorry. I'll give you 5 free Zooms from now on if I can remember. All I can tell you is I've had a long year. That's the only excuse I have. I'm usually on top of everything. Every week I've had something major happen in my life. So that's all I can say. I don't know why it's you. It's happening to you. You know, I love you. You're great. I have no idea why I forgot to give. I don't have you down or anything. I don't know why I forgot that or whatever. So I apologize. I don't know why. It's happened to you several times now for me. I acknowledge it. So I'm apologizing in public on the wrong show, but on YNR. But apologizing in public. So we're gonna try to get better. I'm trying to get better. I want you there. I love when you're there. So I'm gonna try to get you there. But I don't know what happened. I really have nothing. I have nothing. No excuse. I don't know. My life is crazy these days. I have no idea. I'm making a lot of mistakes here and there. That happens, I guess. So there you go. But I apologize to you. I'll just send you an email. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're sitting in chat room. I got you. So I'm so very sorry. Sorry.
No problem, James, she says.
Still the bomb. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're still the bomb. Bomb. You're still the bomb.
Bomb. Yes, thank you. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, because she watches General Hospital too. So now everybody's on General Hospital.
I know.
I'm sorry. And I have invited Tami has an open invitation to come on and join us anytime. So it's always up to her. So, but she has an open invitation to come on. She watches General Hospital too. So, but I didn't mean to digress, folks. I didn't mean to digress. Okay. But yes, Nick and Sharon, they love fight in real life. They love playing against each other. They're friends in real life, so that'd be great. But for me, like I said, I'm just so like, I like both couplings, but I'm with Tami. In the end, I would love Nick and Sharon back together.
God, I'd be so happy.
But I don't know. But I just don't know. I mean, I really don't know what to do. And Adam's the wild card. I do not know what they're going to do with Adam.
I know. I mean, the fact that, again, he took this underling position at the company.
Right.
And Victor's just chuckling. He said, all of my kids are just faking it.
Yeah.
Pretending that everything is fine.
Yes.
And are willing to, what did he say? Adam's willing to pick up Nate's dry cleaning with a smile on his face. What's Adam's agenda?
Yeah, I know.
Is he just waiting for Victoria to implode so he can take over Victoria's position?
No, right?
Maybe that's his long game.
No. Now going to the other side of things, the Abbotts. We had a wedding, a remarriage of sorts.
Yeah.
I
did like Diane's dress, I will say that.
Oh no. It starts choking.
That was really pretty. I wore this pink as a kind of homage to that.
Well, it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Pale pink.
Yes. That's good.
Vision that she wore. So yeah.
My girl Haley Aaron's on. We love her. I love her.
Yeah. So I don't trust her.
You shouldn't. Audrey doesn't either. Audrey's like, I don't trust that bitch either. They don't trust her.
I don't like her. And I don't mean not the actress. Like
yeah. So yeah.
I don't trust her, but I don't know. Did I miss anything? Does anybody know what her backstory is?
No, we don't. So the actress used to be on as Abby years ago. But of course she was big on General Hospital.
Yeah. It's Kiki.
But I know her personally, so I love Haley Aaron very much.
Yeah.
So she has twins, she has babies at home. I was very happy for her, but no, I don't trust her. We don't know much about her yet.
No.
Someone said in here, maybe Adam will get paired with her.
Well, she's pairable.
Is that a word?
If we want new blood for new pairings, she's definitely pairable.
Yeah, no, she is completely. So. They're like Adam belongs with Chelsea when she comes back.
No.
Jay's like, no, I don't like Chelsea and Billy either. I don't like Chelsea and Billy either. I'm sure if Adam is sincere or not too. I don't know enough about him. Yeah, he's a wild card. I think he's a wild card. But yeah, there's new assistants in there. But my thing back to the wedding, again, no, Susan Walters is beautiful. Jack, Peter Berger, they always look great. They look wonderful. They look wonderful. Yeah, Sherry. So her, Cameron, and my girl who played Nell, they're all friends together in real life.
So sweet. I wish who is the actress that played Nell?
Chloe Lanier.
I wish she would, where is she? What's she doing?
She's in New York and she's doing some just little indie stuff right now. I'm actually friends with her also. And I talk to her all the time, and she's just doing her and her man, both actors doing their things.
Okay, I miss her.
I miss her too. Yeah, they're all very close. They're all very close. Yeah. Claire seems too good to be true. Rogelli says to you. True. Exactly. Well, Nikki, so that's so and so, and she's blah blah blah, and that's so. I was laughing so hard. Oh my god, I was laughing.
She's working a little too hard to try to become Nikki's confidant. If you ever, I'm a good listener, and then she throws out all these proverbs and.
But Tami,
you're so wise. You and your aunt, you're so wise. Your grandmother, you're so wise, young Claire.
Well, why? But don't you think she's just being a good assistant and wants to just learn the ways?
No.
Nicole Newman.
No. If it was long enough, I'd be like, no.
I know. I kind of agree with you, but yeah, I don't really I kind of agree with you. Where's Amanda? We've killed her. She's dead. No, Amanda is partying somewhere, so she's not here with us today. Yeah, Care Bear. Where's Amanda? You have me and Tami. This should be enough.
Yes, it's just the two of us today.
Just the two of us. She's pouring it on thick with Nikki, and to be like a little Nikki. There we go. Yes. I wonder if Claire's working with Audra. But I thought, Audra could be playing it off. I thought Audra was getting her side eye too. Who this bitch?
Are you kidding? Yeah.
Because also Claire could be with Kyle.
Yeah, which would be fabulous because Audra would the cat fight of the century would happen.
Diane's all, Claire's too much. She was creepy behind the door when Nikki came in the office. Yeah,
I love that moment when Audra it's not Google on their laptops, Spider.
Yeah, Spider. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And she types in Claire's name. I'm like, about time. You got to deep dive this girl.
Yeah, it's always just brought up. Audra doesn't know Claire looked up online. Yeah, we like Crystal's like, just put Sharon and Nick back together and call it a day.
Yeah.
Call it a day. I don't trust his assistant Nikki. She's giving me old throwback Chloe. Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Hi, cat lady. You guys in there. Hi, Chris, everybody. That's hilarious. I don't. I'm excited to see what they do with her. I mean, she can go anywhere. I mean, she's literally can go anywhere. And they're mentioning, well, because we ain't got there yet. But I was at the wedding. The wedding was hilarious. And when Nikki was like, I got something to say, I was like, oh, and Jack's like, okay, Nikki. I was laughing so much. He's like, look at like, okay, Nikki. And she was pleasant. She said,
Yeah,
she said her thing. But when she threatened Diane, though, went up to her, was talking to her, was just like in her ear. That's right, Nikki. You don't trust her. I don't give a fuck. You don't trust her. So I love it. But anyway, but they have a pretty set. The thing about General Hospital, the thing about the thing about Young and Restless, they do pretty sets. They have pretty get-togethers. They all get together. They all look wonderful. I mean, everybody looked wonderful. Yeah, they look beautiful.
So I know this is going back a little bit, but do you think Tucker's valid in his reaction to what Ashley? I don't think Ashley did anything to him. Like, he's acting like Ashley's betrayed him, and like he's so overreacted. Like, is it because his end game was, I can destroy Jabot and get the girl at the same time, right? And then he can't extract Ashley from the family, bottom line. And then he throws this pouty party.
Yeah.
How could you, we had plans to be together and work together, and now you're just throwing it all away. And he's told Devon he's not going to do anything to Jabot. Do you think he's thrown that off the table? Well, no, he planted the bonsai.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
No.
So I guess, do you really think they're upset with each other, Ashley and Tucky? Ashley and
Tucker. So what's somebody's theory on this? That Ashley and Tucker are doing this to see what happens with Diane, like how she responds?
Yes.
Oh.
Tucker is a petulant, whiny child. He needs to grow up. Sheree goes, I'm just suspicious that we do this together. Yes, there's a past. Yes, Nikki and Jack were married. There was a past. They were actually married. Yeah, and he helped raise Nicholas.
Jack's been married to everybody on that show.
Yeah, right. And he actually helped raise Nicholas. So it was a good stepdad to Nicholas.
I actually like them together.
Me too. But they're old friends at this point.
Yeah.
They're old friends. A few weeks ago, they had that talk. She was like, I'm going to get up and leave. And he was like,
yeah, because he was giving her attitude.
Yes, and sure, you don't give me
you want something from me too? And Nikki's all, okay.
Bye.
After everything we've been through, you're really going there. I'm out of here. I'm sorry.
He did. I loved it.
That was awesome. I
tell you, the fact that I've met Melanie Thomas Young at the interview, she is a national treasure. I just want to tell you, she is just like hilarious, and she's so good in the role. Like, she's so good in the role. And she was in The Fury. She was in Marty as a kid. I mean, she's been around that actress been around since she was a kid. Homegirl is Melanie Thomas Scott is the bomb. The bomb.
The bomb.
I really believe that Tucker and Ashley are. See, everybody thinks they're working together.
Wow.
But see, here's the thing. I think I'm not done with Diane. Sorry, folks. See, Careback just said it for me. I think Tucker and Diane are working together. I'm convinced of that.
To what end? Why would you want the downfall of Jabot?
Pacing is number one on these shows, these soap shows. Pacing, I mean, who knows? We had writer strikes. Who knows what? Maybe stuff could have happened sooner. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many flashbacks, like these flashbacks in Y&R.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, clearly this is because this was during the writer's strike. And so now they're relying on flashbacks.
Yeah. So I don't know. So, I mean, we may have gotten answers earlier if there wasn't this stuff going on. So I'm with you. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know either, so to speak. They're all saying, well, why did Phyllis tell Jack about the thing? She doesn't want to work underneath Tucker. She needed help. He was supposed to help her. That's all she wanted. It was because Phyllis was trying to get out of her situation. She doesn't want to be under his thumb and work for him. She don't give it an S about trying to undermine Billy and them. She don't care about that.
No.
That's not even part of her. She don't care about that. She wants to get back to her life. Is what she wants to do.
She needed the money.
I thought Tucker and Diane were sort of working together from the start, from whatever happened when Diane was dead. I'm telling you, I'm not done with Diane, folks. I will stand here until the end of time.
So I did have a moment where I thought, okay, they're finally going to reveal Diane and Tucker's motives. So
Okay.
he's planted the microphone in the bonsai. He's at his hotel room with his phone, listening to Jack and Diane and Kyle talk about him.
Yeah.
And Jack is saying to everyone, we cannot underestimate Tucker. We cannot trust him. And Diane saying, why do we keep talking about him? We were just having this conversation of this is a new day. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. And then Diane says to Jack, and really, you're going to trust Phyllis to give you this intel? Like, really, you're going to trust her after everything she's done? Then they cut to Tucker, and he smiles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tucker says, really? And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to go, really, Diane, good job. Like, there's going to be some kind of reveal that they're working together. But instead he goes, really, Phyllis? I thought you learned your lesson. I'm like, oh.
Because see, here's the thing, Tami. And you and I said this again. I think somebody against the chat last time we were on, or Amanda. They wouldn't bring back Diane with all this fanfare and all this mystery, kind of, to have her just be good. There has to be. I just think the pacing is taking forever for it to come out.
Going on almost 2 years.
Yeah, well, in the old days, where that's how it used to be.
Yeah, I know.
It would take storylines, take a couple of years. I just feel like there's something there, and it's behind. It's like, and then when it comes out, it's gonna go fast. Like when it comes out, they'll be like, "Oh my god!" And I'm gonna be on it going, "I told you so! I told you so!" I just feel like it's a drama. They wouldn't bring her back to be a good girl, just a good for the rest of the show. She's a good girl. Like that's not.
No.
That's not.
I mean, she's had
fun.
moments of slip ups, but nothing catastrophic, right? Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So slip ups can be used against her later. Like they can be to connect the dots. Like when she used Harrison. Yeah. And then right. They're not. You're right. They're not bad enough to be like she's a bad girl.
At least not for Jack. Nothing's been bad enough for him not to forgive and just move on.
He is in. Deep.
Wow. So you think
this? Thank you, David. Thank you for super chat.
Oh, thank you, David.
What are you gonna say, girl?
Tucker and Ashley are in cahoot. Like, wow. So this whole, I mean, Diane did save Ashley's life. And now Ashley is saying, I can use that to feign making some kind of peace with Diane. Dang. That's wow. I never connected those dots. That's cray.
Because that's the thing. It's like, it's very much, she hasn't done anything so Diane.
No.
So bad. Because you guys are right in chat. She hasn't done anything that's like horrific or from the past. She's just towing the line.
Do you think Ashley faked that choking spell? Or she's just, it happened and now she's using it to her benefit?
It could be either. It depends on the writing, right? It depends on the writing.
Yeah.
It could. It's in her wheelhouse. I mean, Ashley's not opposed to doing stuff.
No.
Right. So I mean, but it could also be opportunity knocked and choked me. So I thought you choked. Yeah, choked. Opportunity choked. That's why I get it out. Opportunity choked. But I don't know. Very cray. Yeah, no, I know. But I'm just sorry. As a writer, I just think they wouldn't just bring Diane back. I mean, it's smart of them to go, maybe we won't show all her cards right away. But let's give everybody a false sense of Diane's fun. Why are they coming after Diane? Why is everybody on Diane? She hasn't done anything. And then, wouldn't that be wonderful if we find out this whole time? That'd be an amazing Friday cliffhanger. You all know it. It would be. So I'm painting my nails real quick.
Guess
My
what?
nails are giving.
Ernie just got home.
Woo, he's alive. Everybody's alive.
He's
Woo, Ernie's alive. He's alive, everybody. He's like, ooh, that cliffhanger's over. 40 folks are watching. Please hit
Oh
the
my gosh.
I know. Please hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it. Lara says the choking spell looked
Yeah, it looked real.
No, it did.
And if Ashley uses that to,
Her
you know,
advantage.
oh, that's freaking brilliant.
Yes. Could
Yeah.
Ashley be behind Mamie? There's a phone call. She goes to Ashley, goes to Mamie, goes, Mamie, we need your help. You're part of the family.
It's worked perfectly.
I say, Tami's thinking, folks. You said it. She's thinking.
Yeah, because I remember the phone call.
Yes.
She's drinking champagne. She's like, oh, it went perfectly. The evening was perfect. Everything went exactly the way it was supposed to. So what would the plan be?
Oh, yay, Ernie's back. we gotta make sure. I mean, she's at home. We gotta make sure what's going on here.
Yes.
Ashley was very upset when she was choking. So again, the fans like they're thinking the choking thing was real.
Yeah.
She could be a good actress and not even be real, but maybe it was real. She thought, this fell into my lap. How can I use it?
For sure.
That happens. I'll just say that happens. I can see that.
And I do remember because they did show the flashbacks in Paris with Tucker and Ashley.
Yes.
And there were some moments, but Tucker and Ashley both said that they said things to each other that they can't ever take back, and that she had never seen him so angry. We never saw those flashbacks.
Oh.
Right? So maybe there was that moment between them, but the rest of it is all fabricated to support this new plan that they have. I like that because I love Ashley and Tucker.
I know, me too.
I do. I love
it. Voice says, "Hey, Tami."
Hey, Flobo.
Yes. I do too. So I'm saying it's good. Sometimes we don't see everything. Right? We don't see everything. Oh, I have to ask Tami. I forgot. Everybody want me to ask you and Amanda this because it was a topic of discussion last week online. How do you feel about the flashback style of them?
It gives me vertigo.
Oh, there you go, folks.
Because there's this effect that they're using where it's a person and then all of a sudden there's this big picture and then the person like blends into the flashback. And I'm just like, wow, this is like being in a movie theater with like 3D glasses.
Okay.
So it's a little much, but I think it's too many flashbacks.
Yeah, I agree with you. Too many flashbacks.
It's too many flashbacks.
But we know why. I think I know why. I think I know why.
Yeah, I understand why they're doing it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, the writer's strike changed everything, kids. I'm sorry.
Totally. Like you gotta, it's like with COVID. Okay, how do we figure this out? How do we keep going with given the circumstances that the industry is in right now? So,
but here's the thing, folks. We're all kind of criticizing this, but they're trying to find a way to keep the show on the air, make it's 45 minutes, 42 minutes. The 24-hour flashbacks. Yeah, the ones that are soon, like they're
really long too. They're not only often and frequent, they're really long flashbacks.
But the thing is, that's kind of the point that that they don't want to do this. Trust me, they don't want to do this. It's just they're being forced and having to make ways to handle this because of the big studios, and we're still trying to get what we want. That's comparable and they're not asking for anything crazy. If you want to know what's going on, go online. There's places they'll tell you exactly what they're looking for and what they're asking for, and it's not outrageous. It really is not outrageous. I would tell you if it's outrageous. I would tell you it's not. It's not outrageous. We're talking pennies on the dollar. We're talking just little things, and it's a big. We want our soaps, and so they're trying to give you what they can. And right now we get a lot of flashbacks, but hopefully that will change soon. I'm going to keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully they'll go back to the table at some point. And it's just tough. And and I think all of us who do reaction shows, this is one of the things we have to deal with. It's like, we were here during the pandemic when they ran out of soaps, remember? So except for Days come on forever. But yeah,
is Michael Damian back?
Yes.
Like back.
Here's what's hilarious about Michael Damian. he is milking his time on the show because he is online heavily.
I know.
He is posting everything about it. So I'm like, and it seems like they're trying to put Michael and Phyllis back together, which fans are pissed because they want Michael and Christine, or Michael. They want Danny and Christine.
Cricket.
Which I always got that little bug. I actually kind of funny. It was a triangle.
Yeah.
Like the old days.
Very ugly triangle.
Yes, that would be interesting. So I'm almost like, for me, and all three of our friends in real life, they're all posting stuff. It's all fun stuff. So I think that could be fun because Jack's not going back to Phyllis right now. He's too busy embroiled in his stuff. So I think this could be. Is he back? I believe he's back, but I'm not sure. I think he is back. I think he's back. I think he's back. I'm not sure. So yeah. Bring up COVID because that's the engineer hair, but yeah. Don't bring up COVID. Oh yeah. Fran is talking. Yes, Fran Drescher is talking like it is. She's amazing. She's amazing. Yes, Michael, as long as the schedule permits.
I know he directs and stuff.
Yeah, he does other stuff too. But I was like, yeah, I think he's back.
Yay!
He's very exciting. I think it's great. I like his character, and he has people. He has a son on there, and he has people on the camera.
Exactly.
So
Speaking of which, what's the gal's name? Is it Heather?
Yes.
His ex?
Yes. Paul's daughter. Yes. Yes.
I don't want them back together again.
So you like Lily and Danny back together?
I do.
Danny back together. Okay. They're fine.
I do.
But so who should Heather go with?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. They have too many women.
The end game is going to be Daniel.
But Lily and Daniel are back from the past.
No.
They're from the past, from teenagers. It's kind of cute seeing them together. And Lucy's all for it. Lucy's like, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. Oh my God, I had to laugh. We'll talk about this on Bold and Beautiful next. But when Finn said to Sheila, go back to Genoa City, I chuckled.
Lost it. That was such a brilliant moment.
Yes.
And,
she looked.
Her reaction was just.
Mm-hmm. And now because Lucy's her granddaughter.
Yeah.
So that's a connection there. But also
back to Genoa City. That's so that was brilliant.
And you guys didn't hear this. Lauren will be on Bold and the Beautiful.
Again?
Yes, he just announced it.
Oh, how fabulous.
So will her and Sheila finally see each other? So it is why are related. Some of you guys know that. You didn't know that already.
Yeah, is Christelle on maternity?
Pregnant. She's pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't know when she leaves, or I have no idea.
All these shots where purses in front.
Yes, I love it.
Sitting down at tables and just like, oh my gosh, have the baby already.
But they might do some while she's gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she's. I don't know how far along she is. I know that Cameron is almost about to get in her third trimester. I know that much, but I don't know about anybody else's pregnant. It's very pregnant people out there. I don't know what's going on. They're all having babies. They're all procreating.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, so okay, so we'll end it here.
Okay.
We got to do Bold and Beautiful next, but that would go home. I do wish Amanda was here for that one, especially because that's our show. So, but
we didn't talk about Audra bringing in Kyle. Like,
so Audra, she put it on him basically,
right?
But she said she told Tucker, well, I enjoyed myself. I was like, go on, girl.
Yeah. And I think she's being very transparent with Kyle. Like in the previews coming up, she said, come join forces with me and Tucker. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know. So I like Audra. I'm sorry. I know folks are divided on her. I think Audra's a good vixen.
I do too.
We need vixens on shows. And so she's a smart vixen too. But you can tell she has some heart in there too. I like her and Tucker together. They're hilarious.
They're hysterical.
But I also like her and Kyle. They're hot and sexual. So I mean, Zulika Silver's a great addition. So Kyle's an idiot. Yes, he is. Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, he's a total idiot. You should put Danny and Phil's really get their chemistry. They do. But it's a divided thing. There's folks who want cricket and Danny. I mean, so it's great. I mean, it's a great. Yes, it's good to have this chat again too. I know we're back. Like I said, I had to go through some things. They were going through. Everybody was going through some stuff, and some Sundays we can't do it. But we're back. We're back next week also. So we're back. for a few weeks especially. So I just want you guys to know that. But we enjoy doing it too. Audrey does have the it quality. I agree with you, Diane. She does. I mean, she does. I mean, we
That purple dress that she wore when she showed up at the wedding.
Yeah, Flobo, we're going to start another show. We're going to do Bold and the Beautiful. We've been on for 64 minutes, Flobo. We got he's all jails and takes care of you guys on Sundays. I do. I like that Audrey is hot and smart. yes, she is. She is. She's hot and smart.
You know, when you said in the beginning, James, so Tami, we're going to do something new today. I thought you were going to say, we're going to be on for 16 hours.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Tami actually, I just want to tell everybody, thank you, everybody who watched and was on with me for 16 hours and made my goal. I have a new printer. I got to take a picture and show it to you guys. But you guys, only 12 hours are on there because they cut it off. I'm trying to get through to YouTube, find out why they cut off my 4 hours. I have no idea why. But I have all 16 hours recorded.
Okay, good.
I'm trying to get to YouTube first. But yeah, we love you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for hitting the like button. 43 people. Thank you. If you're watching and listening to this later, we appreciate you. But we will be back next week. And I'm sure Amanda will be with us next week. We'll be back next week talking about all the happenings in Genoa City. Give us about 10 minutes. I'll be back. I'm going to change shirts and everything. I'll be back for the bold and the beautiful. And we have lots to talk about.
We got to hop on a plane from Genoa City to Los Angeles. So
there you go. We do. And Sean Koenig came to my marathon and gave us some insights about this whole new case. So I'll tell you about that on that show. We talk about it. But we love you guys, and we'll see you next week.